So, you like old houses? Me too. Welcome to part one of my three-part series on historic homes. Now, some might call it charm, but I like to call it a building, site, district, or object worthy of preservation for its architectural or archaeological significance. Okay, but for real, you just moved into a historic hood, or maybe you're considering it, so let's talk about how we preserve these old houses with a little something called historic designation. First, there are two types of recognition. You have local and national. The local designation, such as Phoenix Historic Property Register, monitors things like demolition, rehab, additions, alterations. You can kind of think of this as the bachelor's degree level of credence. The national designation, or National Registry of Historic Places, is a federal recognition and is the highest prestige of historic designation. This is like, now you've got your PhD. So how do you know which one you have or the property that you're interested in has? Generally speaking, you would know if a property has a local recognition by those special blue or green markers on the neighborhood street sign at the end of your block. These signs indicate a boundary line for the historic district the property belongs to. And yes, you guessed it, there is absolutely a value difference between you and the house across the street outside of those boundary lines. A home on the National Registry is going to have a big, regal bronze plaque bolted to the outside of the house, or glued or something. I don't know how they adhere it, but it'll be positioned near the entrance or the front door. And yes, being on the National Registry of Historic Homes does increase your property value. All right, that's it for part one. Come back and see me next week for part two when I discuss qualifications of becoming historic.